I love that car chase. I laugh my ass off.
It is good.
I really do. It's so funny
like it.
when he's driving the little thing.
This is the point I want to make about this movie.
No back
that
to
really
the car.
that really puts it down several notches for me, and that is the plot of this movie is like we were talking about. It's very straightforward. It's actually not that bad. I actually thought it was way easier to understand than Octopussy.
Yes,
but what it lacks that Octopussy had, and that was the spectacle of Octopussy, I thought was a lot better than this film. For one, like the iceberg sub and the Beach Boys needle drop, I was like, okay, that's just dumb.
Hell yeah.
The Paris
That was sick.
the
Why not?
iceberg sub,
And
I'm
why
like,
not?
okay, the iceberg sub, I can give a slight pass. The Beach Boys...
Well, the iceberg sub makes total sense.
No,
hold
it
on,
does.
I can give it a slight pass. I'm like,
Perfect.
okay, I get
You
it.
gave it a pass. That's fine.
I'm giving it a
I
little bit of a
disagree.
pass. But then the Beach
That's
Boys
the perfect
thing was
camouflage.
like, are you serious?
The Beach Boys is
But okay,
silly.
The Beach Boys needle
is,
drop?
It is, but at the same time,
I thought we were done with
that
that after
stunt-
Moonraker.
that stunt is so
It's the fucking
fun.
80s.
And here's
The
what I'll
moon-
say.
I'm not saying that the
They at
snowboarding
least
part about
started
it
early,
is
though.
bad. I'm not saying the snowboarding part of it is bad. The Beach
Well,
Boys thing, I think, is
it's
just
obviously
dumb.
ridiculous that
It's a
thing that
dumb
blew
needle
up.
drop.
The snow track blew up, and then there's like it happens to have footholds on it, right? He can wear it. The premise is ridiculous, and it's clearly just there to have a cool stunt. And the stunt is cool to go
I'm not
snowboard down.
saying the
and
stunt.
shoot.
I am not saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying the stunt with the snowboard thing is bad.
Just the
I'm
music.
not saying
Yeah.
that. Just for
Yeah.
the record, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is the Beach Boy needle drop in the beginning of the film
Be
is so
California
stupid.
girl.
But
And
don't you
that's how we
expect that
start
at this
the movie.
point? Don't you
I
expect
don't want
that
it
at this
anymore.
point?
I am
That
so
is
sick of
that
it.
is
I was sick of it
purely
in
to
Moonraker. I'm sick of it
disassociate
now.
all the old
It's
ski
to me,
scenes
it's the
that
same
Bond has
way-
had.
No.
Now he's got a
Scott, shut up.
snowboard. Now he's hip.
Okay. One
Just shut the fuck up.
one thing, just as far as it's
You.
put together, though, I will say that the song runs for a bit before the stunt, so it's kind of funny, and it works a little bit better in that sense. Rather than Imagine This, Bond's it's like doo 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 doo, and Bond shoots down, and then as soon as he hits the water, it's like, I wish that
It doesn't work as a climax.
had it only lasted as long as the slide whistle did, that would have been horrible, but at least it lasts for like a good 20, 30 seconds to facilitate just enjoying it, because suddenly James Bond is snowboarding and it's ridiculous. So it's like, and I love the stunt well enough, and I love the Beach Boys well enough that I'm like, do you expect anything different at this point?
I do feel like what it is for me is like, you see, once John Glen starts directing these films, they get a little bit tonally different, like a little more serious.
Slowly but
And
surely, they're getting more realistic.
They're getting
and
more
less
realistic.
goofy. Yeah.
And the fact that they throw this in there, I'm just like, oh, come on. Like, I thought we were done with this. And that's just how I instantly am just like, can we not, guys? Come on.
Yeah. And I get that, but it's like,
hold on.
But that's
So,
it.
hold on.
It's the one. Like, that's
The
like
ski
the one.
fight scene. How else do you update it?
It should
And
be
it's in the
just
opening
one.
too. It's in the
It should
opening
be
where
the
it's
one.
like it's not like the most tense thing ever. It's another
No.
ski scene.
But
it's
it's
another
one
ski
of-
scene.
Another ski
How do you
But here's the
update
thing:
it?
all the action scenes in this movie all have something overly ridiculous, and that is what I hate about this movie. I just like that to me
Okay.
is what puts the overtly silly or stupid set pieces in this movie. The Paris car chase scene, it's fine until the car breaks in half, and then it's just like, are you serious?
I
This
love
is
it. It's
yeah,
that's
so
what I love.
funny.
stupid
It's
comedic
great.
scene.
That is good. It is
And then-
good.
It's
Dude,
cut
And
perfectly
then,
in
hold
half.
on, wait for it. And then we go to San Francisco. The fire truck chase feels like a different movie entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
But
we have two
what do you
cars
not like about
conjoined
it, though?
together. No, it feels like
like
it's something
Die
that should
Hard
have
or
been
something.
Cannonball Run or Blues Brothers. You have cars conjoined together. You have a fire truck like being chased down. You have it flying over a bridge, and then all the cars like crash into each other. I'm just like, this looks like it should have been in Blues Brothers. You could have put the Benny Hill music under this, and it would work perfectly.
But okay, wait.
You know,
Are you
like
saying
that-
that in
that whole-
relation to the rest of A View to a Kill, or are you
Yes.
taking
Like
into
another Bond
account
film.
that like we still are on the heels of
Like you
of,
have this villain, like
Moonraker,
Charlie, we were talking
you
about
know?
this really interesting villain that while I'm like, I wish they'd done more with them, it still was, he at least had this interesting backstory. We have the scene where he's mowing down all of his henchmen and stuff. And then in the same movie, we have car chase scene with cars conjoined together that looked like it should have been a Blues Brothers movie with a fire truck and Bond hanging onto the ladder. And then the girl be like, I don't know how to drive. And like going over the bridge and then the cars, like it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Dude,
it is.
Have you ever driven
ridiculous.
a fucking fire truck? You don't think you'd have a little panic moment being chased by the police and driving something that weighs several tons?
I don't like it either.
The scene itself is overly comedic.
The fire truck scene is
it's
like overly comedic. It doesn't matter if anybody was driving the fire truck. It's an overly comedic scene.
I will say that we're still with it. Like I totally agree with you that John Glenn took over with For Your Eyes Only, right? So we are like every movie. And this will continue into the Dalton era. They slowly shed their goofiness to where this movie has the least. I would say of the 3 John Glenn movies, I think this has the least goofy, stupid shit. Stupid, goofy shit. I'm combining the two.
What are the 3 Glenn movies?
The Glen
For Your Eyes Only,
For Your Eyes Only,
Octopussy. For Your Eyes Only still had the last effects of ridiculous assassins, like the hockey assassins, or even the chase scene with the drunk guy. Octopussy had most of India is stupid goofy. This one has the Beach Boys, which is in the prologue, and I kind of forget about it by the time the movie gets going.
You got the Beach Boys. You have the half car chase sequence, which is still ridiculous and silly, and the car
so
stuff
enjoyable.
looks cool at first, and then the car gets torn in half, and he's still driving it. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm fine.
Okay,
with
Top
the
Gear
car
guys,
scene.
Top Gear guys. Like, is that
honestly, it's fine.
It's forward wheel drive,
It's
right?
fine
Like,
with
you
me.
technically could
Top
do that.
Gear
but
actually
it is
tried
still,
that.
It's still very
Top Gear
silly.
actually
It's so
tried a
goddamn
half car, a
hilarious.
front driving 2-wheel car.
Yeah, it's been done in Top Gear. It's not that crazy.
It's silly.
Well, the whole fucking thing is ridiculous, but
That's my point, though. The whole thing is ridiculous.
but it's fun.
It's fun in the same movie where a guy mows down a bunch of henchmen and laughs maniacally.
Yeah.
I'm separating. I'm
Yes.
focusing on the goddamn the future part.